TFL EV is brought to you by Flow Charger, maker of reliable, high-quality charging stations for your electric vehicle.
Hey everybody, we've got a really fun one for you today because in a previous video we ran a range test with this Mini Cooper SE from full all the way down to empty. We drove 116.2 miles and we got a little bit stranded, had to be rescued. Let's show that video right now. Can the Ford F-150 Lightning actually recover a stranded electric car? Because this Mini, completely out of electricity.
There it goes. Oh, we got power. Power, but it's charging. Wahoo!
When we ran that range test, we were rolling on this, the Michelin Cross Climate 2 tire. And we added these for the winter here in Colorado. This is an all-weather tire, so you can run them all year round, but it's not what the Mini came on from the factory. It actually came on these hand-cooked summer tires with this Aero style wheels. So what we're gonna do in this video is swap out these Michelin Cross Climate 2s with the original wheel and tire that this thing came with and run the exact same loop and see how much further we can go with the original setup versus these Michelins.
Hey everybody, it's Max. So two different tires, right? We've got the new summer tires on, or the tires that this Mini originally came with. And you can see right off the bat, in addition to this cool UK style outlet design, there's also some pretty significant surface area coverage, meaning that these are more aerodynamic wheels. Now in the previous range test Tommy and I did, where we went 116.2 miles, still beating the EPA range, by the way, we used these wheels, and they were, as you can see, not nearly as aerodynamic. And when it came to the tires, well, these Michelin Cross Climates have a little bit deeper lugs, so they're better in winter than a normal all-season would be, but of course they're not as efficient.
So Max, we're leaving our offices here in Boulder. Where are we off to?
We are off to the same exact place as last time, basically the underpass for a county road on 76, somewhere west of Wiggins.
Perfect, that's right. Yeah, so we're gonna take the same route, fairly similar day actually. It's like 86 degrees Fahrenheit, not too much wind, just like the first time. And we'll see how much of a difference these tires make and whether or not we're gonna get stranded again, because I did not enjoy that very much last time. And I'm hoping that this time we can at least make it to the office. We were in, what, 4 miles of the office?
Basically 4 or 5 miles, yeah. I think the birds are singing today. The Mini's good at stock tires, so I'm pretty confident we're gonna make it.
We'll see, yeah. So if we can get another 4 miles out of this car, we'll make it without having to be rescued. But same route, similar day, we'll see what happens. Right, so we are almost to our turnaround point, same exact turnaround point as last time, but this time on the stock wheels and tires, we're using considerably less energy. So we're sitting right around 61%. And last time at this point, we were what, like 51?
I think so, and we were already kind of predicting the worst last time.
I know, we were already feeling pretty pretty up in arms. So we're not quite to the turnaround, so we'll get the exact numbers. But yeah, we have traveled almost 60 miles, 59.8, which means that we're gonna have to beat the EPA number if we're gonna get back to the office. Now the EPA number is what on this car?
114. We actually beat that last time, even on the cross climates, because we got basically 2 miles more than that. So, assuming nothing goes wrong, we should beat that number pretty handily today.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool to see. Now, we did learn that the way out is a little bit downhill, the way back is certainly a little bit uphill. So we're not out of the woods yet, and we're almost to our turnaround, which is up here, and we'll get you some hard numbers here. But yeah, things are going pretty well. Very cool that we can pretty much identically match the wind and the weather conditions.
It's almost like it was planned.
Almost like it was planned, exactly. But yeah, I mean, so the fact that we've used, okay, now we're at 60%, so what's that? 9% less of the battery to go 60 miles. That is definitely a considerable margin. So certainly, it's looking like if you want to maximize the range, the cross climates are great in the snow, they're great in the rain and the wet and the grossness, but for all out range and efficiency, you're probably going to want to stick with the original setup, which is a summer tire, which is good, but unusable in bad weather.
Especially in this car being front wheel drive.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, we're definitely appreciating the lower rolling resistance this time around.
All right, so here we go. So here are our turnaround numbers. We are sitting at 60%. That is 9% more than last time. You see that there in the camera? And we have traveled, let's see, 61.7 miles. Ooh, so we're gonna have to go, 124 miles on this charge.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, we gotta, it's gonna be pretty tight, I think.
Always a fun day in the Mini.
Always a fun day range testing these relatively low range vehicles.
But I think that's where the fun is, right? If we were in that like Lucid Dream Edition, Tesla, whatever, like there wouldn't be stakes. We'd
have to bring snacks.
Yeah, I know. We'd actually be tired before the car was.
All right, we'll turn around and see how we're doing when we get off the interstate. So we got another 30 some miles of 75 miles an hour, and then we slow it down a little bit. We record the data here. Max, we're almost at the point where we completely ran out of electricity in the first test.
And we're doing significantly better.
Oh, way better. So, interestingly enough, the car says we've gone 118.4 over the exact same route. And I'm wondering if maybe these wheels had like a slightly different diameter, like a slight discrepancy, right, in the
manufacturing.
Height. Yeah, they should be about the same in diameter on paper. However, in reality, we're seeing a couple % difference based on that. So, kind of interesting. Mm-hmm. But we're about to, regardless of what the number says, just up here is where the Mini wouldn't go any further. It was completely tapped out, and we're still moving. Got full acceleration here. You can see it's just driving like a normal Cooper SE.
We can say hi to our friend from last time who let us use his driveway.
And the peacocks.
And the lovely peacocks, but we don't have to make an emergency stop this time.
You want to roll as we go past? Not sure where that's at. Just coming up here, and well, the car was on 0% for quite some time. Remember that?
Yes. We were able to reverse it luckily, so we didn't have to end up pushing it.
Yeah, it actually restarted for just a hot sec. I think it's like a tow truck mode. So it ran out, wouldn't move anymore, and then it gave us like, I don't know, 50 feet or something. Where's the Peacock House guy?
Should be coming up. Oh, I think I see him up ahead.
There, yep.
Yep.
There it is.
We don't hear the peacocks right now.
Right, yeah, because the windows are closed. Right there, same route, same speeds. And let's see what the computer's saying. So check this out. We still have 14%. So same weather conditions, same exact routes, 2 people in the car, but with this wheel and tire, we have 14% remaining where we were completely out last time. It's pretty substantial, 14%.
Yeah, I mean 14% to be fair of a small battery pack to begin with, but that is a very significant difference.
Yeah, I mean, considering the car has 114 miles of range, and these wheels, right, these are the wheels that this car would have been certified on.
Yeah.
So we've actually got 119.7, so we've already passed the EPA number, and we still have 14% remaining. So we're gonna keep going, head back to the office, 5 more miles, and then maybe we'll keep zooming until we run it completely out again.
Yeah, we can do a couple of victory laps, I think.
All right, well, we just made it back to our offices. Whoopee! So if you check this out, Max, we've gone 123.2 miles, 123. So we crushed the EPA rating. And once again, that was almost all highway driving. Speed 60 miles an hour plus, and then for a lot of it, 75 miles an hour. And we still have 11% remaining. Pretty good, so I think we just keep zipping around, see how far we can go with these original wheels and tires. Well, Max and I are cruising along. The car is saying an estimated range of 8 miles, and we've gone 128.5, 8% remaining, and we're averaging 4.7 miles per kilowatt hour, which is pretty awesome. Obviously a small little car, so you'd expect it to be good, but that's really very, very good. So we're gonna turn around and then close this up back at the office with the final numbers. Alright, well, that was a great test. So the car is saying 3 miles of range remaining, 4%. We could bring it down lower, but I'm having a little bit of PTSD from last time. So 4%, and we have gone a total of, let's see, 134.6 miles, 134.6. That's very, very impressive. Out of a car rated at 114, I will definitely take that as a result. So huge improvement with the stock wheels and tires over the 16-inch aftermarket wheels and the Michelin Cross Climates. Of course, these do not work at all in the snow, but for driving around in the dry at higher speeds in the summer, definitely take these tires over the Cross Climates. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, Tommy, and behind the camera, Max. We'll see you on the next video.